Hello my beautiful bitterets and welcome to my channel, and today I've got March's Empties. So I filled up the box and ended up filling up the lid with boxes. A lot of it is just big products, so yeah, garbage. So yeah, I'm a few days late on this. I have been really bad about making sure that my videos get up on time. I mean, I am uploading a video right now at this second. It is April 4th and I filmed it a month ago. I'm bad. So I need to just start uploading everything that I possibly have and then start scheduling it out so that way I don't have to do daily uploads to catch up. It could be a little more, yeah. So I tried out something new today. While my hair was drying, I split it into 3 pieces on each side and just kind of twisted them out while they were drying, just to kind of give it a little more texture. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? I don't know. So, anyway, let's get on to the empties. Gotta do a quick coffee sip. I just let you out, so I don't want to hear it. You got me? You got me? Yeah. Mr. Malachi. He literally was just out like 5 minutes ago. But there was some critter in our yard last night, and so all he wants to do is just sniff everything. He's just interested in trying to figure out where this thing went. Yeah, so he wants to just sniff the ground everywhere in our yard. And we don't know what it was because we don't have snow anymore. I can't tell if it was deer or what. My yard is kind of a deer highway because we don't have a fenced yard and the people behind us don't have a fenced yard, and everyone else around us has got fenced yards except for us too. So the deer walk in our yards and go across. But what's funny is that they do not dig into, they do not eat any of my groceries. Anything that I have out in the garden, they don't eat any of my flowers. They leave it alone. But they'll hop the fence to a neighbor's house and eat his groceries, which is hilarious. Hilarious. On to the declutter. Got my garbage. So let's start with just biggest items. This is a Fabuloso. This is floor cleaning thing that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. It's a good product. This one's in lavender, and what we do is we've got one of those Swiffer wet jets, and we've just been filling the Swiffer wet jet with this instead of buying whole new cartridges every time. But the thing is you kind of have to pop the seal to get that lid up, and if you turn it upside down it will drip and leak, but once you dock it into the thing, it won't leak. It won't like leak out of your machine or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's what we do to save money. I just hit up the Dollar Tree. I normally do vinegar and water, but I decided I wanted something a little more smelly. But the only thing I don't like about this is it kind of leaves our floors a little on the sticky side for a little bit. Maybe it's still not quite dry when it looks dry, but it's not fully dry, so you have to wait a little longer for it to not be sticky. But yeah, this is something that I will continue to repurchase because $1 big thing, and it's so much cheaper than buying the Swiffer wet jet refills. So is that my husband? Ooh, I don't even know if I even got that on camera. Nope, I probably did not. That was acrobatic moves there. I don't know how I caught it, but anyway, I grabbed it, flung it up and away, and I ended up grabbing it. And I don't know how I did that. That was, my reflexes aren't as good as what they used to be. So anyway, my husband used up this Nivea Men. He did not like it at first, but now he likes it. It took him a full bottle to like it, and he's got 2 more that he's working through. So yeah, it's 3-in-1 body wash. It's for shampoo, shower, and purify. But he just uses this strictly for body wash, and then he uses a clarifying shampoo. Then I've got Glade air freshener. This is in Sparkling Spring. It's got zesty lime, ginger, and vanilla. I do like this. I don't know if they make this anymore. This was something that I bought couponing. It was clearance or something like that for last summer, I want to say. But we used it up. I definitely prefer Glade over Febreze aerosols because the Febreze aerosols leaves a snot, slippery film on your flooring. This does not. So I will always buy Glade. Yep. Okay. I finished up a candle, which is pretty much the same as what's burning there, but this was a Christmas one. It had red, white, and green layers to it. This was something that I bought at Kohl's. It was one of their doorbuster deals. You could buy 3 of them for $10. So I bought 3 of them. That one, I bought that one, an all green one, an all white one, and then a red, white, and green. The green is pine, but I'm burning it now just because I just want to burn it. And then the white one is like sugar cookie, and the red was, I don't know, some berry, or I want to say some winter berry. The one thing I did not like of this, the wick was kind of off center, but with that said, it burned up every single, it kept trying to burn and burn and burn, and finally I just blew it out. But there's literally just a scant trace of wax in there. It burned it all the way up. So if you guys have a chance to buy these holiday memories or the premium scented candles from Kohl's, I definitely say pick them up, especially, you know, like a doorbuster. When you got 3 for $10, that's a steal for this size candle in it. I mean, it lasted a long time. I don't burn them every day. Yeah, it was definitely a berry. Maybe like a winter berry or something. I don't know. But I really liked it. I will definitely pick these up at Kohl's again. I really enjoyed it. It was a good candle, even though the wick, all of the wicks were off center. But even with that said, I mean, most candles don't burn this much wax. And this burned up virtually all of it. Now, let's go on to something that didn't burn all the wax. This is Essential Home Crisp Evergreen, and I've been trying to burn this up, and as you can see, I've got quite a bit left. A lot of it is on the sides, so I'd have to say, you know, right here is pretty accurate for how much I have left in it, but that's still a lot of wax. I went to light it today, and I'm like, where's the wick? Do you see the wick in there? Yeah. The wick disappeared. So a lot of wax was, and you could see that it's off center too. I don't know if you could see that little itty bitty black dot in there, but it's the wick was off center also. But would I buy this Essential Home? No, probably not. I don't know if this is Essential Home is, oh, it's Kmart. The Kmart thing. Our Kmart closed in Missoula, so if we want to go to a Kmart, we have to drive an additional 30 some miles to get to another Kmart. And I'm not driving down the Bitterroot for one, especially when I live totally opposite direction. But yeah, this was a Kmart candle. Would I buy it again? No, probably just because we don't have a Kmart anymore. But yeah, our Kohl's went into our old Kmart location. Next, finished up a fish oil. This is something that my husband uses more than I do, but I also eat a lot more fish than he does. So yeah, I mean, he used it up. It's a good product. Then I finished up this Air Shield CVS Pharmacy. I talked about this in my last Empties. It does have sucrose in it and glucose syrup. So I took this through the winter. This is my last bottle. They had buy one, get one free at CVS Pharmacy. Would I buy this again? Probably, but not until next winter when cold season starts up again. But I'm still kind of leery about the glucose syrup and the sucrose. I'm not a fan of that at all. So, yeah. I mean, it was all right, but, and so far I've managed not to get a cold once yet. Not once. And normally I'm like, I have a cold, I get over it, I get another one, I get over it, I have another one. I had one cold last 3 months. So just because I have no autoimmune system. So, because I'm on immunosuppressants on top of the MS, which lowers my white blood cell count. I'm just a mess, let's just say that. This is a vitamin D3 that I was taking. I was taking it every morning and night. As you can see, a lot of these, you'll see AM and PM on there, and that's just when I'm refilling my weekly tray. I know, instead of sitting here looking at it every single time to know how many I can take, I will write it on the cap so then I know what to put on the AM and PM side. But yeah, I used this up. This was a good product. I would use it again, absolutely. Vitamin D is something that you need to have in your diet, especially when you have multiple sclerosis. Apparently you have a vitamin D deficiency, but then also if you take calcium, you have to take vitamin D with it, otherwise you pee out the calcium, which why most calcium supplements have vitamin D in it now. I just like to take a little extra. I am all out, but would I buy this? Absolutely. Next I have Water Goodbye. This wasn't very good at all. I did not like this at all. I felt that it did nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you're supposed to take 4 capsules, and these are humongous capsules. I mean, like, really humongous capsules. It says it's a powerful herbal blend. I felt that this did nothing. This one I absolutely wouldn't even bother. Wouldn't even bother with. Nah. I took it all, but you know, it's just not a good product. It's just not a good product. Then I have cinnamon, and this is something that took me forever to go through because there's 200 capsules, and you take 2 a day. I would take 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Is this, well, it's not, okay, it's a package for the julep we just got in one of our boxes. You probably just saw recently. It was a black charcoal one. So I just opened that one up and I replaced this one. I pulled this one out of my shower and I'm using the other one. I liked my white one, from Hello Cognac, better than this one. This is one that I got from, I did a swap with Miss Dawn. Cauliflower for this. It's wet because I used it this morning. So normally when it dries up, it shrinks to about maybe half the size, but it's still wet. This lasts me a long time because I keep this in my shower and then I hang it up, and I shower every other day, and so it gets used, you know, 3 to 4 times a week, and that's it. So they last me a long time, and I keep it on the far end of my shower so it dries completely. So that way I don't have to worry about bacteria growing and stuff like that. But yeah, I do love these products. I don't use exfoliators anymore. I just use this because this is gentle exfoliation. At first you don't feel like it's really doing anything, but I'm like 9 months into using cognac sponges and I'll never go back. I'll never go back. I will constantly using cognac sponges. You can use them by themselves, or you can use a little bit of cleanser, which also extends the life of your cleansers, because all I do is put a little pea-sized drop on this and then I just scrub away, and that's all I need. So my facial cleansers last forever. So this is something that I will always repurchase. I don't remember what brand this was. So here is a makeup remover from Olay, I believe. There's a sticker over the top of it. It removes waterproof mascara. It does do the job. I mean, it's all right. Get off my finger. The sticker would not get off. It's all right. I mean, would I buy it? Probably if I had to, but you know, it got the job done. So, I mean, what more can I say with that? I've got another facial wipe. This isn't empty at all because it dried out And I could just add a little bit of water in there, but they're just not good anyway. These you can find at the Dollar Tree. You get 40 wipes for $1. They're not good at all. They definitely do not remove eye makeup. When I was doing my declutter, this is what I was using to wipe off the swatches, and I had somebody ask me what I was using for to remove the swatches, and what wasn't seen was the struggle it was to remove swatches. Now this is perfect if you want to use remove swatches, but to remove your makeup, no, I would skip it. $1 is just not worth it for me personally. I just struggled with it. I've always thrown in candles for Empties, but I decided, I'm like, why don't I be showing you my Scentsy Empties too? Because I've got so much Scentsy. I do not have to buy another thing of Scentsy for years to come. I'm telling you, years. So, with that said, I would like to show you what I used up. These ones were in my spring favorites tag. I feel like I did have a hair on my nose. I was like, something was making me itch bad. I'm starting to get red. My MS flare up. Yeah. So anyway, these were in my spring favorites. So this is Scentsy in Pixie. When I showed you, all I had was 2 little squares. So Pixie is a very, 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 very light scent. And so I have one warmer going to scent my whole house, and it does a really good job to scent my whole house. I've only got a 1,300 square foot home. But if you want this to be Pixie did not scent my whole house because it was that light of a scent. This is something that I would say put in, if you've got one of the nursery ones, put in a bedroom, or in the bathroom, because it does better scenting one room, not an entire house. So that is my only thing I have with Pixie. It's just a very light scent. If you're sensitive to smells and you can't handle too strong of smells, then Pixie would be perfect for you. I think this was a scent of the month. I don't know if you can still get them. Maybe in Bring Back My Bark. Maybe you might be able to find a Scentsy distributor that might have some left over. You never know. This one is Guava Nectar. I don't know if this one's in their line still. This one was a stronger, more sweet smelling scent. But this one, this Guava Nectar, covers my whole house. When I have it running, the whole house just smells like this, and it smells amazing. And I only like to use this type of scents in the spring. I'm not one that likes the sweeter scents, but I do like the Guava Nectar, and it's one that I'll continue to use, and I love it using it in the spring and summer. And like I said, just 2 little squares fills up my whole house with scent. So that's good. This is Totally Tink Vanilla Sugar Body Spray, and I had a Totally Tink body wash that I found in Lissa's bedroom, or not body wash, lotion that I decluttered in the last Empties, and I'm just decluttering this because now this just smells like pure alcohol. It does not smell like vanilla sugar at all anymore, and that's how much she used it. So yeah, I'm just gonna declutter this. She's got a lot of body sprays. She's not gonna miss that. She has not used it in years. It was in a box underneath the sink. And speaking of box underneath the sink, she had 3 of these roll-on lip glosses. As you could see, they're so old that they're not wanting to budge at all. At all. See that? So this purple one seems to be doing fine. But this one, I mean, it's just a solid mass. I don't know if you could see that. And this one's just a solid mass also. So I'm just going to declutter them. She loves baby lips. Ever since she's been turned on to baby lips months ago, I gave her the first one. It was in one of our boxes. And she's been obsessed, and now she's got like a dozen baby lips products. She just doesn't even use those anymore. Let's go to more white. Oh, I've got another Olay one. And then I've got this Acure Unscented Argan Oil Cleansing Towelettes. Now, this is great for if you're not removing makeup. If you just want to wash your face like in the morning or something like that, this is fine. I know it was great, but then my skin started getting sensitive towards the end of this to where it would start to burn a little bit. And I noticed that a lot with wipes, you know, facial wipes. It just does that to me. After a while, my face just decides to hate it. But I did end up using it all. I mean, there's 30 towelettes. This is something I got in a Target Beauty, I want to say. I can't remember. But yeah, would I buy it? Probably not, just because my skin got sensitive, and towards the end of this, I was just like, I just want to use it. I want it out, you know, kind of deal. I have a sample of the Suave Infusion with ginger and honeysuckle. This is the leave-in cream. I had already, the shampoo and conditioner was decluttered out in one of my last empties. And this one I just kept forgetting to use, so I used it today. So that's out. I finished up this Be Enchanted fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works. Lissa was using this for quite some time too, but now she just has a lot of favorites that she likes, but it's really sweet. And so she stopped using it, so I decided just to finish it up. And so yeah, I finished it up. This is a lemon rinse that I got in one of my boxes somewhere along the lines, either glossy or something, I don't remember. This is something that you wash your hair and use conditioner, and then once you rinse out your conditioner, then you put in this treatment, and it's supposed to cleanse and restore the pH balance for clarifying and that type of stuff. So if you use a lot of hair products, which I don't, I still used it anyway, but it prevents frizz, and I used the last of it today. It didn't prevent frizz. I had to add some stuff in. But would I buy it? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. So for me, I like to leave in a little bit of conditioner, just a little bit, when I get out of the shower. And then if I need a little bit more of a leave-in conditioner, I'll add it in the winter when I get a little more frizzy. So I felt that I was wasting my conditioner. It's like, what's the point of using my conditioner if it just rinses every single little speck out? So then I had to put in more product in my hair afterwards. I've got a sample of another one, and I'll use it. Maybe it's just this brand, but this is a pretty spendy product, so I don't know. I've got a few more of these left. I got 3 left in here, so I just added it in, even though it's not fully empty. But it's a probiotic. It's a decent antibiotic. I mean, how am I supposed to tell you if it's good or not? But that's the pill size. I do like that it's in a hard pill form instead of a capsule, because I have a hard time getting capsules down. They end up getting stuck in my throat. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. This is a good product. I don't remember how much it costs. There's 15 billion strains for probiotics, and you don't want anything less than 15 billion. If you're going to get a probiotic, you need to make sure it's 15 billion and above. 5 billion and 10 billion that you can get in the grocery stores and on Walgreens or CVS Pharmacy, they're not that potent. They don't fully get absorbed into your body, and so you want something that's got 15 billion strains or more. Then I have this COQ10. It's prevention of free radical damage, promotion of cellular energy, healthy blood pressure, and a strong and healthy heart. I really don't know how to. I get these things for review, and I don't know how to review them. How can you? I want to go on a tangent, but yet I want to be good. So I'm sent these products for review, but how do you fully review a product if you don't see, like a probiotic? How are you supposed to tell if it's doing good? Yes, I've stayed healthier this whole winter long, much better since I've been taking probiotics daily since July. I've been really, really, really good with taking my probiotics. But, I mean, things like this that's supposed to prevent free radical damage, healthy blood pressure, healthy heart. There's no way to fully review a product like this. So, it's kind of counterintuitive. I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, I have to say, oh, well, it doesn't have a smell, capsule form. Yeah, you take one capsule a day, blah, de da, de da. They're all right. I mean, how do you, I don't get it. I'm just telling you. I don't get it. How do you review a product like that? Dawn, can you tell me? How do you review products like that? How can you tell? If it's a water away one, yeah, I can review the product because my body will tell me if it's working or not, if I'm peeing a lot more or if I'm peeing a lot less. You know, sleep ones, I can tell you, I can give you a good review, but things like probiotics and stuff like that, yeah, my probiotic one, I can say, oh yeah, it's a good one because it's got 15 billion strains. But what else can I say about it? It's not in a capsule form. I don't know. I'll just shut up now. Okay. So next one is Get Sleep. This was something that my husband was taking just because it had St. John's wort in it. And I can't take St. John's wort because it counteracts with my prescription medications. My husband took it. Nah, I don't think it really worked. I don't think it was really that beneficial. So I used up this lavender chamomile foaming bath salts. Now, this did not foam for me at all, but I loved the scent, and I used it when I had my blisters on the bottom of my feet. It was not foaming. The lavender one that I won Sasha's giveaway for Sasha's special channel, that one was a foaming or bubbling or foaming. It was a foaming bath salt, lavender. Loved it. Which, by the way, I want to know where you got that because I want to buy more. It's a product that I'll use, and I still got 2 more of these. So I used up this Neutrogena Healthy Skin Boosters Facial Cleanser. It was all right. Would I buy it? Maybe. Then I used up this body wash. This was something that Miss Cauliflower sent me for our Christmas swap. So it's a Victoria's Secret Sparkling Citrus. It's tangerine and passion flower. And I liked it. Smelled really good. So that's a bonus. I didn't dry out, but like I said, I liked it. But I just didn't realize how much I missed my Dial until I went back to it, till I finished this up. My favorite body wash of all time is Dial's Himalayan Pink Sea Salt and Water Lily. I love it. The scent is absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I've been using this pretty much since I got it. So it took me a while to use it. You know, I enjoyed this. I really did. But when I went back to my Dial, I was like, oh, smell that, I missed you, you know, kind of deal. Oh, but I did like this, so yeah. And then my husband used up deodorant in Swagger. He can only use deodorant. He cannot use any antiperspirants. Antiperspirants break him out. He gets a nasty rash in his armpits, and that's no fun. You know, it's no fun for anybody. So he's strictly to deodorants. But yeah, this is something, it smells good. It's very manly. I prefer the amber, the amber that he uses. I'm like, I'll literally smell his armpits because I love it that much. But yeah, he used up that, and oh, yeah, that is the end of my empties. This is probably going to be like 50 minutes long. I'm going to have to edit it down like crazy. Ugh. Anyway. Thank you guys for joining me, and see you in my next video. I got something new coming up. Bye.